So here we are, the entrance to Sheldon Country Farm, where I'm going to tell you about many features and the history of the park. Maybe you can get an insight from the park range. So here we have the horses barn, where they sleep and are kept until allowed onto the field over there, where I think they're allowing sheep onto now. As you can see, there's also some geese over there, and the horses are just poking their heads out right there. Here's the tennis courts over here. They're unused now. I think they might be getting refurbished. The gates are all down off the side of the fences. Back in the day there was always nets, and we used to always come down here in the summer to play tennis on. It's not really very playable now though. You had to stand on there, and there was a pond in there, and you used to be able to see tadpoles and fishes. Now it's more of a wasteland. It got hoovered out about 3 years back. Maybe we'll be able to ask the park ranger to find out why. There's a tea room over here, of which you can go in the summer. It belonged to Thomas Spry in the 16th century. Over there's a little memorial for him. There's a few facts about him on the green sign just there. Just tells you a bit of information about him. In the summer, you can go inside the tea rooms because they let it open. You can get a hot drink and such. Over there's a yellow patch of grass. That's because the bounce castle's there in the summer, and obviously the grass dies. Over here is the pigs. We used to come and see these in the summer. Wouldn't stay very long though, because they're quite smelly and pretty ugly, as you find out. There's a rooster or two behind you, as you can see. Just where that JCB is on the right of it. They're undergoing some construction work at the minute though, just to make the area a bit bigger look for the roosters. Oh well, you'll find the roosters. There's a geese there as well. Inside this farm are the cows, as you can see. Got quite a few there. Didn't used to have that many back in the day, look. So how do you feel the overall history of the park has changed?
Oh, well, up until there were staff here, because this was an unstaffed park up until 1986. Yeah. Before then it was just a piece of ground that dog walkers and football players came and messed around on. Since 1986 there's been a formal presence here, and we've actually used the park an awful lot. It's now run and managed entirely by people with a disability. I look after people with a disability, they look after the farm, the park, etc. and look after the visitors to a large extent.
Yeah. So it's really helping the community in a whole.
Oh, absolutely, and the community. Well, it's part of the community. We're helping the community, and the community is keeping us going.
Yeah.
So it's very much in the community. Without voluntary helpers, we wouldn't stay open.
Yeah. Here is Devil's Drop, which me and Steve were speaking about earlier. There's the logs in the distance, just over there. As a kid, you used to always follow me down here on a weekend, going down these ramps on our bikes. Usually not on two wheels, nor one wheel. Usually sideways, right? None of us could ever stay on, right? But it was all a good laugh. At the last site of Sheldon Country Park, which I feel is the most prolific site. It's the airport, but it's just a lovely scenery around you, like. There's nothing in the view. You can watch planes just like take off. It's a great place to go in the summer, like. Every summer, like, I normally come down here once or twice just to chill with my mates, like, and just watch the planes or take off and land. Over here we have the river, which is called the Fallow Passage. It runs into the River Cole along this way, and there's many meanders and such along the way.